So I've been thinking, you ever look at Mr. Mime and throw up in your mouth? Like, who the fuck are you? Dad? Why are you in the grass? But regardless, I made two designs. Shit or not, they exist now, and I'm about to share the process with you all today. So my main goal was to make Mr. Mime not look like a disgusting human walking around in the grass, and I failed. He still looks like a disgusting human, but now he's funny, I guess. Mr. Mime doesn't look like a mime. He looks like my uncle, Terry. I wanted to fix that. So instead of like, well, you'll see. Well, let's just look through my thing. So here I am drawing. This is how fast I draw in real life, by the way, in case any of you were wondering. I already did the sketching process beforehand, because that's the boring part, and I was just trying to figure out what he should look like. So what I've got down so far is mostly the same. His dumb, weird hands, and his skinny arms. So yeah, that's all the same. I wanted to make him look more like an actual mime, but like, I'm not a fan of Pokemon that look like they're wearing clothes, but I would much rather take that over Mr. Mime's dodgeball joints and the hair follicles you can see on his head in Detective Pikachu. So I gave him a hat to hide the fact that he's balding. Uh, so yeah, here's his head. I'm sort of roughing that in. Here's his cheeks, and it makes more sense in my design, in my opinion, because it looks more like the mime makeup, I guess. And I kind of like leaned into that mime makeup angle more with like the stupid shit on his face. Yeah. I fixed the eye on the left side later. Don't worry, right side rather. So yeah, here I am just doing eyes. And here's his mouth. I guess like this is all the same. Like his face is very similar. Creepy, very man face. His dumb hair, which looks like okay, yeah. And here I gave him actually a beret because mimes are French. I guess. I wanted to base him off like a French animal, which you can see more in the second design. I'm just thinking about the second one. Anyways, I gave him overalls because if you look at like mime outfits, their main drip is overalls and striped shirts, long sleeve shirts, and surprisingly not all naked with dodgeballs on their shoulders. Surprisingly, so I gave him long sleeve pants, I guess, to hide his gross gangly man legs. I kept the weird pointy elf shoes though because that's iconic, I guess. Like I didn't try to change it too much. Obviously, I didn't want to turn him into like a fursona or something. So I gave him those like, little window things, and that's the end of the line work. And here's coloring. I decided to mostly do it in like black and white, but black and white was a little too boring, so I did it in like dark blues. But once it all comes together, it's kind of recognizable as black and white. You'll see. So I'm actually kind of proud. I actually tried to go for like Ken Sugimori's like shading style. Like I failed horrifically, as you can see here. Yeah. What's a light source? I don't know. But I'll put down some funny colors. And here's me trying to figure out how shoes do, which I never actually did in the end. But at least it doesn't make me want to take a diarrhea dump in my ear by the end. So that's a plus. Okay, I'm coloring in his overalls. I didn't want to add in too much different variations of the colors. I was trying very hard to like keep it to just like a few different shades so it doesn't seem over the top with how many I chose. So like, you know, the hair is the same color as the cheeks, and the cheeks are the same color as like the shoes, and it's like, you know, just tie everything together. His gross dodgeball shoulders. Well, what I like about this is kind of turns the weird orbs on his shoulders into like, it looks like the sleeves on his shirt, kind of. I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing the shading here. Very shitty, very bad. I think I do better in the second one, honestly. I like the beret there. Oh, I like how I did it on the pants as well. Like, there's some parts I'm proud of, but overall, not the greatest. My channel is all about making fun of other people's art, but myself, I'm pretty shitty at it, so don't be expecting anything. I gave him a shirt so he doesn't look like he's. I hate how like in the original design he has like just like normal skin tone. I don't know why they did that. It's such a bad idea. And he's always hanging around Ash's mom. This one looks less like you'd be hanging around your mom, I think. Maybe this one would hang around your dad instead. Be bros. Crack open some cold ones together. I don't know. Yeah. So then I kind of added in these. I don't know. Makes them look more psychic type instead of like. Oh yeah, there's me being funny as usual. What if I told you there exists a theory, forgotten by time and the elders, that Mr. Mime is a frog, like an amphibian? I mean, think about it. He has legs. He's got fingers. He's frogs are French, like mimes. Listen, I don't know what to tell you. Uh, I thought I'd be able to ease you into it as well, but I forgot to record the first chunk of it, so you'll just get to see like half the coloring process and none of the line work being done. I'm sorry for this. Yep, there it is. So as you can see, I turned him into a frog. Oh, there's his webbed feet. I think I would have still liked this more than the original, honestly. At least he's not like a weird old man walking around in the forest, chasing kids when they step on the grass. But yeah, I kept in the dodgeball legs and arms. I actually kind of like the color choice on this one, weirdly enough. I'm kind of proud of it. But this idea made more sense at 3 a.m. when I was sleep deprived. So you know, to keep that in mind when looking at it. I don't know why Frog Mr. Mime works so well, weirdly enough. It's like, I don't know, I don't know, it's just, it works. Yeah, now I'm getting some of the shading in there. I already got some on his head before I started recording. I actually kind of like the shading on this one. I'm kind of proud of it. I think there's some good blends in here. Um, but I just can't look at this with a straight face because I don't know if I made it better or worse. It's like, is it really that much better than the original Old Man one? I don't know. I would rather train this than the original, honestly. Um. So here's just mouth colors. I think I still can't like get over it. I think I did really good on the colors. I did good on that mouth blend as well, so I had to point it out, I guess. Asshole me from yesterday. I did these all yesterday, so I don't remember some of this stuff. I made his tongue real shiny, which is I think a detail I should have left out. But yeah, other than that, it's all coming together now. Um, I don't know. I just think Mr. Mime was a weird design for Gen 1. He really stuck out because Gen 1 had like the most like dinosaur-y designs, and then there's just a guy. Oh, there's me being funny again. There I go being funny. Thanks for watching my video. Like, comment, and subscribe, please. I'm gonna kill myself.